Hello, I'm Pat Gelsinger, the CEO for VMware. Today, IT is moving increasingly to a software-defined approach, ultimately to keep up with the needs of the software-defined enterprise. And in that, VMware's strategy is helping IT to be more efficient, responsive, and ultimately, businesses to be more agile. The challenges facing IT today are numerous. Right? Ultimately, the resources and IT budgets are flat to declining in this mobile cloud era. VMware virtualization has drove considerable efficiency so IT could meet these expectations. But today, billions of mobile consumers and millions of new apps and services are putting enormous demands on IT, and thus the business expectations of IT have significantly accelerated. And how we do IT in the future must change for IT to keep up. Today, the challenges that IT faces are ultimately that they have to build this new mobile cloud infrastructure. But as we said, the IT budgets overall are flat, and thus IT must find some way to liberate resources from their client-server world and then enabling those resources to be invested in the future. Fundamentally, VMware is uniquely positioned as the bridge that allows you to do both of these things, to bridge between these two worlds. Virtualization allows you to build the architecture you need for tomorrow while reducing the costs and infrastructure that you have today. Virtualization, disruptive, transformative force. Of customers delivering IT as a service, 2/3 are then able to invest those savings into new areas of innovation. VMware can help you bridge this gap, and ultimately, it's about making IT more responsive and efficient and enabling you to satisfy the needs of your customers so they can keep up with your business needs, delivering new value to the business and to the customers that you ultimately serve. Businesses are changing because IT is changing. Ultimately, it's about enabling IT to operate at the speed of business. VMware is delivering the foundation for IT as a service. Ultimately, IT is about delivering the infrastructure to allow the software-defined enterprise to deliver these new applications, traditional apps, new modern applications, and SaaS and cloud-based apps. Ultimately, all of IT is about creating, delivering, managing these needs of the applications. VMware virtualization has already saved customers billions of dollars and continues to deliver billions of cost savings on a yearly basis. What we're doing now through this compute layer innovation of virtualization is to take those same principles of cutting this connection to hardware and enabling resource pooling and abstraction. And we're now applying those principles of abstraction, pooling, and automating to all aspects of the infrastructure, including network and storage. VMware customers are moving to completely virtualized infrastructure. And ultimately, they can deliver their workloads in an automated fashion on private clouds, but also public clouds, or the ability to have hybrid clouds that tie those together. Ultimately, the software-defined enterprise requires common management that's policy-based and enables high degree of automation. VMware's management offerings include cloud automation for the provisioning, cloud operations for the practitioner who needs to know what's going on, and finally to tie back to business requirements. This is what we call the software-defined data center, the ideal environment to create, run, manage applications, delivering apps to the business users. Users expect apps and data access anytime on any device. And this is the last piece of VMware's strategy. VMware software leveraging the software-defined data center to address mobile workforce demands while maintaining IT control. VMware is working with our customers to help them on this journey to the software-defined enterprise. VMware offers a transition, a flexible approach to this journey. First, abstracting applications away from hardware, virtualizing non-critical workloads that enable this cost saving through consolidation, then moving on to mission-critical applications, and ultimately accomplishing IT as a service. IT as a service customers offer self-service provisioning